Okay, Sweet Home Alabama video for the guitar solo, the first solo. We're going to start on the first string, 15th fret, all 4 fingers behind your pinky to help it bend, because it's got to make it up. It's supposed to sound like it's 2 frets higher, so it's a whole step bend. If you can't quite do it that far yet, that's okay, it'll still sound fine, and you can work on it. Then come back down, 14th fret with your 3rd finger, and then 15th fret on the next string with your pinky. Okay, and for those quicker notes, we're going to go down, up, down. We're going to pick that down, up, down. Or down, up, down. As long as the quicker ones are alternated. Alright, so that's the first part. So pause the video there, double check that you can do that. Alright, next little section is a little quick bit. We're going to start on the 3rd finger of the 3rd string, 14th fret. Now we're going to go to the 2nd finger on the 13th of the next string. Back over to the 3rd. So we had, just do that again. So I went 15, 14, 12. Alright, notice when I go back up to the 14th there, I use my pinky, because the 3rd finger's got to go there. So, then back to the 12th fret, 3rd string. So those you want to be alternating your picking. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Because when you get going fast, it'll be hard to do it all in one direction. So then, after I held on that 12, I played another 12, 14, 12, and then did a bend on the 14. Once again, all the fingers in there to help. So pause throughout that and try to kind of add in a note or so at a time, and you'll get it. That's a pretty quick section there. I'd like to say that it gets easier, but there's some more stuff like that, but that might be the hardest part. Alright, so this part here, you saw me start at the 12th fret with my 3rd finger. I shifted out of position. I'm going to go 12th fret up to the 14th fret on the 4th string. So go up and then 12, 14, 12 on the 3rd. So get that part down. Once you got that down, you're going to do a bend on the 14th after. And then land on the 12th fret of the 4th string with your 1st finger. Then we have this little funky little riff in there, so you hold on the, after you hold on that note, you get your 2nd finger on the 13th and your 4th, or your 3rd finger on the 14th. And land back on the 12th of the 3rd. Okay, after that, we're more than halfway through here. Here's an instance where I used my pinky on the 3rd string and my 3rd finger on the 4th string, just so I didn't have to jump over quick. So I go after that little walk up. We're going to go pinky on the 14th, 3rd on the 14th, 1st on the 12th, open 3rd string, or 12th of the 3rd string. Then after that, we're going to do a bend at the 14th. Okay, this one, it's really tricky. It's a 4-part bend. So as long as you hear 1, 2, 3, 4. So don't bend up right away. You got to hear that note ringing before you bend, then bend. It should sound like 4 even parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, I forgot to use my pinky there. Once again, if you can't bend this one, so it sounds like that fret, it's okay. Even if you get a little bend there, use your other fingers to help. So just to recap that whole section, I'll do it slow. and then the little part at the end is going to be 4th string, 14th fret. And we're going to actually slide that from the 14th, 12th to the 14th. I'm not picking there. So I pick the first note, and then I slide the rest. So do that little slide and slide back. 3rd string, 12th fret. We do a lot of those. And we land back on the note we started on. Okay, so get that down. Pause it, try it out a few times. Alright, one of the trickiest parts of this whole solo, it's not that long of a thing, but it's a really quick moving. Once you get back on that note, you have to get so quickly from there down to your 9th fret. So I'd recommend actually practicing that phrase and make sure you can land there. Because if you practice ending here all the time, then you'll be slow getting to the 9. So once you get down to the 9, that little bit I did at the end, maybe you should pause it before you try this out and get that last part down. But once we got down to the 9, we're going to go 9 on the 4th string, slide up to the 10, back down to the 9. Here's another one where I'm picking the note and then letting the left hand do the work. I'm not picking all 3. Okay, and then we're going to use our 2nd finger, 5th string, 10th fret. And then we're going to play the open 4th string to end it off. So you can see my pick here. Oops. I'm just going to play that open on its own. So that whole little bit from up here, lots of sliding around. This is going to probably give you the hardest time, this section here. Okay, it goes up to tempo. It's a big... That jump from here to the 9 is tricky. You almost have to start stretching your hand. Start stretching your hand so you can get down there. Keep it nice and light. If you're really tense there, try to land on that 9 really hard. You're gonna slow yourself down. So you want to keep your arm nice and loose there. You can kind of see my elbow lead out there. That's another little trick for position shifting. You let your elbow lead out, then it'll spring the rest of your hand over without using too much force. You can keep your arm nice and loose. And some more sliding once you get down there. Lots of sliding. So here it is all together. I'll do it a little slower. So if you've put all your parts together and you think you're ready to try the whole thing, then play along. Alright, and here's one more time, even a little slower. Alright, and then once you're ready to have it up to speed, I'll do it almost up to speed, so if you're almost at that point but not quite ready to play with the recording, you'd be about like this. Oops, try that again. Then up to speed. I think there's some other little harmonic bit he adds in there at the end. We won't worry about that for now. Alright, so take your time with that. Pause and drill those parts. Remember that this video is 10 minutes. It will take you more than 10 minutes to do this. It will take you multiple practice sessions over multiple days, so don't get discouraged if you can't get it right away. Keep at it, and as I like to say, don't try to make it faster. Let it get faster on its own. Alright, good luck.